everyone, it's Tammy Klinger, also known as Auntie Tambarambaa here again today, and thanks so much for stopping in on my YouTube channel. So today, this one is actually by popular demand. So this is a tag. I created a similar tag recently and everybody loved it, so I thought I'll do one on video for you. So this is a from the new Essentials collection that's only just come out. There's these gorgeous die cut paper tags, and this one is called Funky. Now these tags are awesome. They've got those gorgeous scalloped sort of sides to them and tabs to them. You get 21 of each in a pad, and the paper is really thick, and I love that when I throw stuff on it, it stays really flat. There's no warping at all. So it's actually 450 GSM art paper. So what I've done is I've grabbed out some paints, and I started by applying some Kissy up in the top right and bottom left corner, and then I basically put some Kissy on my paint palette, some Mermaid, which is the aqua, and some white, which is lace, and I basically mixed the Kissy. I put the Kissy in the top and the bottom, and then I mixed it with white to give that sort of softer colour, pink, and I added that mainly into the middle of the tag, and then I put Mermaid on the other two sides, as you saw. So I actually just used one of her brushes, which I love her brushes. They're great for getting lots of paint down. And then what I've done is I've grabbed out the scrap paper from the Mixed Up collection. Oh, so cute. So one of them I cut out some of the sort of leafy fronds, blooms from them, and the other one I cut out some scallops. So I've popped them aside, and I know they'll go on my tag somewhere. And what I decided to do was also grab the new stamp set from the Mixed Up collection called Bloomin' Good, and I decided to stamp out that really cute flower bloom that's there. So I've grabbed my stamp press and have just stamp that on. So you'll notice I always give it a little zap with the heat gun, and that is just to set that ink. So I've used archival ink, but I just want to make sure it's not going to smudge at all. So then I just fussy cut that out, and I will pop that to the side with the other things that I've cut out from the paper. Okay, so my tag is dry, and what I'm going to do now is come in and create some depth and some layers, and also help to sort of blend the those paint colours together, so cover up where they meet a little bit. So for this I grabbed the paint colour called Smurf, and first I was going to use a background stamp, but I remembered in the Creative Alphabet stamp there's these gorgeous little dots, so I guess they're a colon, but I decided to use them as continual dots. So I stamped them to the top right and bottom left corner, and then what I've done is just come in with some of the lace paint and just applied some basic mark making and brush strokes, and then where the two colours join, where that pink and aqua, so the Mermaid join, I just wanted to cover that line so it wasn't such a distinct line. So I go in with my good old favourite punk, which is the purple from the neons, and I just add a few more marks just to hide that line. And then using Writings on the Wall clear stamp, which is lots of little capital letters really, I just stamped that in a few little spots over the whole tag. So here you can see I'm starting to work out where I'm going to put those focal points, which is what I cut out earlier. And I decide with that flower stamp, I decide to cut off that scalloped bit. I just felt like it didn't need quite so much of that part of the flower. Now here I'm playing around with where they're all going to go, and you will notice that I did stamp that Writings on the Wall onto those leafy bits as well, just to tie it into the page. And here, this stamp is a gorgeous big flower from the Bloomin' Good Mixed Up collection. And I'm actually just using it as a scallop. So it kind of reminded me of the scallops on the edge of the tag, and I thought, yep, I'll just place some on a couple of edges of the tag to tie it all in. So now I'm using the sticky glue just to glue down those, what I have cut out, so both the stamp and those little, I don't know what to call them, leafy blooms from the paper, and the scallops. So I'm just sticking everything down and just trimmed off a little bit of excess there. And then just giving it a bit of a dry. It's hard to see this page on my very busy background. Maybe I need a new fresh one so that it's easier for you guys to see. So here I am also going around the edge of those those leafy shapes. I find by doing a couple of scribbles around the edge, it really just helps them not look completely just cut out and stuck on. It really blends them into that background, and I'm doing the same around the scallops. So I'm just using a acrylic paint pen to do that. Now I did feel that because there was that white, I'm taking the cue from that white stamp, that I didn't really have a lot of white elsewhere on the page. So I got my quote and decided to use white and not black, because just to tie that in. And I chose the stand tool because I thought it suited those the focal point. And then using the lace paint, I'm just coming in and doing a few dots straight from the tube. So, which I love to do. It's, yeah, I think it really finishes things off, and it's so easy with that paint just to do little dots, and not a lot of paint comes out at once, so it's fantastic. Then adding a few little scribbles with my white pen just to highlight, and that is basically it. So yeah, I love the way the colours blend together, and adding a bit of white into the Kissy paint gives a little bit of a different pink background as well. So I'll leave you with the tag. I will be back again soon with more videos because I absolutely love this collection. Thanks, bye.